In the air to right, and he did it again!
All right, welcome back to the Lefties 2 broadcast. And of course, we have it complete the week 3 results here for the Clash season. Again, we have it here in the Discord. So, just for you guys that are brand new, the Discord server, we have a baseball Clash League, right? I refer to it as Clash, the Clash season. So, gotta get a little different than the Clash League or something like that. So, here's if you're new. Here's how it breaks down, right? So we had ourselves, uh, a lot of players, two different conferences, 8 teams each. We've had some kind of shuffling because people are just not consistent. But here's that $500 prize pool: 250 for first, 150 for second, 100 for third. All right, Violet Conference, Scarlet Conference. Today will be the Scarlet Conference week 3 games, and just to kind of break it down. We have the results. Let's go to the schedule at least. Here we go. So, schedule: Beefborg versus Ejan, M Twins versus Charlie, Colt and Dayron, Leche, and myself. Just got that done today, so he should have that check mark ready to go. And we still haven't got in the Violet Conference, we still haven't got a Schulte and a Guyokai. Guyokai is MIA. I don't know. I messaged him, and you're not getting any kind of feedback from this dude. So it's a problem, man. We already had a couple people vanish. So it's, especially this guy, Shane, which is actually Leche took over for him. So tough guy retired, in mid after week 1. Doesn't make any sense. All right. So again, just kind of give you guys an idea after week 2 standings. Dayron and Colt were 2-0. Benjamin, myself, El June, M Twins, Shane are now Leche 1-1. Charlie and Beefborg 0-2. So again, these are the people that we have to be able to beat. The top 6 move on to the playoffs. All right. So that's the goal, to get into the top 6. All right. So let's get into the first game here, and we'll see how the week 3 goes. All right, so we got La Leche from Prela Negra. Again, his lineup not the best, but it doesn't really matter if you can get the games that you need. All right, he's going off with level 13 Wade right out the gate. I got my level 14 Wade. And again, we got to thank La Leche. He came in to kind of replace Shane, who just up and retired. Like, I mean, you could have just, you guys can find Shane. He has a big account that has a lot of players, so you guys can find a way to buy that one if you need to. Up to a really quick 0-2 count and dropping that changeup. Nice job by me. Easy ground ball for out number 1. Level 13 Ray. And again, dangerous hitter no matter what. I mean, and look at that. Jack be nimble. Jack be quick. Jack can't ground. Raise ground ball. That can come back to bite you here. Can't have errors, man. 1 game sample size. Just one of those things, man. You gotta. Jack's in there for his defense, but fuck it. All right, and we're off to a 2-0 hole again. Leche, I haven't really played a lot against him, but just based off of this at bat, he does have a pretty good batter's eye, especially after those first 2. Kind of to be fair to him, he just literally woke up. So from this game, and of course I go walk him. So great job there. Now I'm in trouble. 2 outs, 2 on. And hung a slider, couldn't get it on the outside. Bitten by Wade's lack of control. That was supposed to be a ball. Now I'm in big trouble here. 2 on. Unearned run. Unearned run there. We got to go to work right now. Hangs the curveball. That's kind of how I pitch right there. So 1 run doesn't really matter too much. Okay. Now this is where his lineup starts to kind of get a little funky. Level 10 Ren. Again, this for me, how I pitch, get a lot of bloopers. It's just kind of shitty. Get him there, swinging through the fastball. Good stuff. All right, there goes that slider again. It's good contact, but Dexter doesn't Dexter. He doesn't move fast to the ball, doesn't do anything. And look at this. Down 2-0 with an error and that, and then Max gets out. So we're in trouble. We're in trouble. And double 13, Eric. Again, if you can go pitch, man, you can win these games. You can win these games. So Jack needs to make up for that error. Starts off with a cutter inside. Good eye by me. And next pitch, let's see. Let the strike go by. So he comes back to back. That's again that, I don't see a lot of Eric. So that little cutter can be deceptive sometimes. Let the curveball go. Again, I don't typically like those low breaking balls in general. Seem to be a ground ball waiting to happen. And that cutter comes back to bite you. You could see it. Like as I'm not actually playing, it looks so good. Even knowing it's a ball and I'm swinging at it as I'm talking to you now. And Annie gets that cutter this time. Waiting for that. Go back to the well. We got one on. Hammer's coming up. This is the tie game right here. Okay. Comes back in with that. All right. Let's go. We got to get this going. And Matthew's level 13. Good arm. So we can let the hitter hit. And the hitter gets to the gap. Now, I got to remember that Max is like level 11. Level 11 Max, man. Like, I didn't want to test out Max's arm there. So Jackson, good power. Has a chance to walk it off here. And look at that cutter right there. That's a good eye by me. And let the curveball go. Good batters count. And goes back to the cutter. Easy double play. And I lose. That happens. Go to game 2. All right. So we got Justin and Alt Stars here going at it. Actually, hold up. All right, so here we go. We got, oh man, so Lefty's 2, Justin's M Twins, and Charlie, he was in Aftermath or OG Aftermath, but now he moved to All Stars. Confusing. All right, so here we go. We have Lefty's 2, Justin or M Twins in the ranking there. Charlie was in OG Aftermath, now he's in All Stars. You got these movements, kind of hard to keep track sometimes. Got a little background for you, so that's good. A little volume. And here we go. So Charlie, I believe, yeah, Charlie had the first overall pick. So of course he is now pitching. This is from Justin's perspective. Both these guys need a win. I think Justin is 1-1. He did beat me. So Charlie, actually Charlie's 0-2. So he definitely needs a win here to keep it going, give himself a chance. And there you go. Nice job there. And batting with auto bats. And again, kick myself when you lose to auto bat players, but it happens. But all right, let's see how Charlie does it. Nice pitch again outside. Ooh, speed got, you think speed kills there? Not really. All right, level 14, Durant coming out the gate. Again, sticking with the auto bat. Not a fan of it, but hey, if it gets you to a W, it's all good. I think that was 3 pitches. 3 or 4 pitches. I don't know. That was quick. 3 pitches there. Now, Justin needs to go to work. Level 12, Riley. He is effective even in the last week. Week 2, really effective. It went all the way down to the wire. And he swings at a first pitch, giving it up to Shitaro. Level 14, mismatch there. 12 versus 14. Okay, level 13, Fox. The speed is coming up now. Oh, little difference here. Swinging at first pitch in the top of the 9th. Out, out, out. First pitch here with Angelina helping the cause. Winning run is sitting there at second base. Need a big, big opportunity here. Get a ground ball, pop up, strike. There's a ground ball that you need. Go one, and I don't know about that. I'm probably going to go one there, but hey, you got the out. That's what you need. That's what you need. All right, going low, check it. I mean, you got Carlos, but maybe he's not paying attention. Maybe he's not paying attention. I don't know. But again, Gibson, big. Oh, sticking to the strike zone. Dangerous pitch. Dangerous pitch. Where are we going with it? There you go. There we go. 0-2, get ahead. Now we got him thinking, sticking to the inside game, gets the pop up, and that is bullshit and a half. Wow, okay. 1-0. Charlie gets the W. Let's go to game 3. Okay, we got Ejun from the All Stars. Beef Borg in the house. And again, remember, guys, he had an epic 12 inning, just like a little 12 inning game last week. It was pretty nasty. And Beef Borg here is trying to get a dub. I believe he's 0-2 to start the season, so he's got to get something going here. And like I mentioned before in the draft, and each week he is probably the underdog in our group. So it is going to be a uphill climb with lower ranked players. But hey, as you guys just saw, all right, I lost to a team with underranked players, so it can happen. You just got to go out there and execute, right? Hopefully your opponent, um, you know, has a little bad day. It's the hard part about these 1-game seasons, right? 8 teams, 7 games in each conference. You mess up, man. You got to get the top 6. So it's going to be a battle at the bottom. The top teams are pretty much set for the playoffs, even after week 3. But including myself, I'm 1-2. I'm on the bubble. All right, nice strikeout to start the game. And again, level 12 Gina. So you going with Brock level 12, Gina level 12. Again, manual hitting comes in handy here. It's going to be still a tough battle. It's a tough hill to climb. But at the same time, you got to go out there, find a way to put the bat on the ball. And with manual, at least you get the contact and the power all collectively in one spot. So 2 outs, 2 quick outs in this game. Luna is rolling here. All right. Come forth and strike number 1, 2-1 count. And again, it's getting a little bit chippy out there. It's taking a little long to actually schedule these. We would like to get it done a little quicker, but time zone differences and just all the such. All right, that was pretty much easy. Does it right there? Carved him up. Again, Luna's tough to read. One of the newer pitchers, but a level 14 Robinson coming up. Beatborg level 13 Michelle. Um, you know, and again, as you guys know, in friendly matches, Robinson's skill does not come into effect at all. Still a dangerous hitter, unless you're swinging at balls, of course. So that's how you got to do it. Level 14, Antonio, under 400 batting average. You see him batting manual, so it tells you he's trying. That's a strike. Oh, man. Wow, okay. I'm not playing because I'm doing the same thing right there. Probably an out. A little deceptive on a bigger screen. Up the middle it goes. That's the ability, right? Good, perfect timing, pretty much. Uh, you know, there it goes. Goes to okay, flipping it back and forth. Different looks. Good pitch, good eye, good spot. You want to miss right there. You want to miss right there, and you kind of see the reaction of E Jun here. He really kind of probably went for it and got him chasing. So again, you can look at a batter from their perspective and see like how they react towards a pitch, you know, and you might be able to get them. I mean, we can't actually see that on the game, like where the cursor's at. If they really wanted to swing, can't. But there we go. Nice job. Viborg does it. Another long game potentially here. Let's see what we can do. Runners on, of course. This isn't Clash League. This is Clash season. So let's go ahead and put the 2 runners on, get this game over with. And we got a level 12 Martin, so we're going back to the 12s. Good eye, outside pitch. Good eye again, right? You got to get yourself in a good spot. This is where you have a really good chance of, you know, not here. I'm gonna swing at balls like that. Like you guys saw in my video, level 10 Ren bloops it in, hits a strike, and still able to beat out an infield single to get that RBI as well. So that happened to me. So you gotta get the runners over. Level level 12 Russell, level 13 Russell. He's in the spot. Contact is high. He does have runners in scoring, a runner in scoring position. So that does have that little extra contact boost. So can't get a little too trigger happy here. He has to kind of get the strike, and he doesn't again. A little bit too late on the back. So there it goes again. Ejun gets out of it with the emojis. Is kind of like that. Okay. Alexandra, level 14, got 227. Again, the speed goes up each inning. So double threat. Again, it's a tie game. So Mark is already boosted, plus the extra speed in scoring position. And got to go 3. You got to go 3 on that. You got to go 3 on that. Get the lead runner. Now anything. Sacrifice fly, whatever happens, happens here. And squeeze, suicide squeeze, game over. First of its kind. Wow. Good job. Baseball Bros v. Baseball Bros. Colt versus Dayron. From the Dayron perspective, level 14, Fernandez. Got that 4 ERA, but that winning 1,770 and 200 losses. Solid win percentage there. The gold field. And he goes right after him on the first pitch. Gutsy call, right? Look at that star on J. Ron's name. They're both 2-0 here to start off the season. So this is to kind of break that tie, right? Gonna break that tie here and see just what happens. And up the middle it goes. Smith with that 242 speed, getting it in. Level 14 Kaya, kind of insane. 600 batting average. She's summoning the power. Summoning the power outside, just a bit outside. Just a bit outside there, Johnny. All right. Cat and mouse game is on now. And again, Colt, solid batter's eye. In the last couple games, you haven't really seen too much of his battered eye. One, uh, really quick walk-off home run and another win as well. So, all right. Good thing there's not a pitch count on Fernandez. 10 pitches goes by quick when you're giving him walks. All right, 14, Michael. Be a tough Colt. Colton Dayron, probably 2 favorites coming out of the Scarlet Conference, and that's including myself. We do have Leleche. He's pretty solid, but he is a little bit behind with his roster, so he's going to have a little bit of catch up to do. But this is not going to end anytime soon. 3-1 count. Jam sandwich coming up. What is he doing? He's thinking about it. Oh, this is from Colt's perspective. My bad. I was thinking about that. And he's sending him. Oh, man. Delayed on the send. Oh, gutsy. You got to just throw 2. He's scoring. You're not throwing. You got Hammer and Hank over there. Not to be confused with Hammer, but Hank. Just subpar. Subpar indeed. All right, Fernandez in a hole. Got runners in the scoring position. No outs for the Tom Bomb. Level 12, Tom Bomb. Nice strike there. That is one of Fernandez. His fastball isn't really that strong, but it's a sneaky fastball, right? Sneaky fast. Oh, man, I was swinging out of my shoes, too. Don't blame Colt on that one. All right, good location. Now what you going to do? You got a base open. So he gave it to him. Didn't want to fuck around there. All right. Bases are juice for Mickey. You so fine. You so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Okay. What are you going to do now, Dayron? That's got to go home. What are we doing? Is some kind of delay in the matrix, I think. I am not sure. You got to go home. It's a straight shot. Got to go home. Okay. Holy mother of God. Yowzers. Wow. 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 Well, this game has got out of hand, didn't it? Got out of hand pretty quickly. Not throwing, not throwing home, not throwing home, taking it, and then we got one out. Strike two. Well, this was Clash League. I'd say, hey, 3 games. There you go. Get the out. 3 runs, man, in the ninth inning in regular play is kind of like you gotta put your boots on. You gotta strap the boots, laces, and you gotta go to work here. But first things first, let's get this third out. We don't need a Clemens episode here. That's a strike. Got it. In there, 99.9 KY. There we go. Got it. All right. So error delay. I don't know. But level 13 J got a 5. So the 5 ERA tells you that his J is getting beat pretty bad. But Colt does play in the high rankings, so he's playing some pretty solid players. And Jay has that soft throw. That spin does help here, but you got to get batters on. We got to get him on. And is he? He's moving around a little bit. There you go. Again, there is a secret to Jay. Hard to really teach, but nonetheless, it is something that we can kind of execute here. All right, 3-1. Patience is a virtue, as they say. He's coming in, boys and girls. You're right. And he fouls it. He's on it. He was on it. Not not a fun thing there. Okay, where's it coming? Is he going 50-50 ball? 50-50 ball, and it goes under the strike zone. Hey, that's a great eye. Clutch ability, day run, tough out. All right, so Jay again cuts down the base paths. Look at the eye on DeRon, man. This guy doing what he's doing here. Get the strike in there. All right, is it 50-50 ball? Looks on the outside edge, and it comes in. The control. Interesting. Okay, 1-2 count, and he lets it go right by. All right, so you're letting strikes go by. Error, delay on the. You gotta get it done. Okay, good. He doesn't. No tilt there, right? Tilt swings, letting 2 strikes go right by you. No tilt swing. That's good. Eye is still there. So that's an important lesson for you rookies out there. Forget about the previous at bat, right? The previous at bat, home run, strikeout, air, whatever. Go hit it. All right, 3-1 count. Here it comes in. Going inside again, same pattern. And to the window, to the wall. Tying run comes to the plate. Guys, Dayron ain't out of it yet. Big Murray coming in. Murray. All right, tying run is coming up. What we're gonna do here? Steve Wright won. Okay, that's a tough pitch, man, because you swing at that and miss it by time. Oh wow, 0-2 count, quick, getting a little too patient. Jay's attacking the Colt man, going for the jugular. All right, he's going back up top. Can we get the strike in? Oh my God, I would love to see that from Dayron's perspective. 2-2 count, and he gets the run in. A winning run is coming to the plate. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. And where is Dave at? Let's see. All right, Jordan, clutch hitter for me. 0-2 count real quick here once again. Is he going to get him in that same spot? Nope. Good eye. Again, Dayron, man, patient at the plate. That's what you need to be. Can't. And he gets the bloop in. What a game. No. Safe? Got it. Hey, I'm not playing, man. I already lost my game. Hammer and Hank. Okay, throw him a ball. There you go. The worst skill in the game, maybe. I cannot wait till August. 100 list coming up. 100 best players, 100 top 100 skills, right? So worst to first in opinion, and then also skill. Hank is one of those guys. 3-1 count. You got to make it good. And he gets nerfed on it. That is terrible situation there. I don't know what happened, man. That's the spin, right? Jay's spin. That's a strike. Nice strike right there. Change up, perfect spot. 3-2. Again, that air is coming back to bite him. Good man. Tehran has a good eye. He has a good eye, folks. Good eye indeed. And dropping. We got bases loaded. Winnie. No, go back, go back. Okay, goes. Holy smokes. But he's got the pitcher coming up. 2 outs. He needs a clutch spot. This is where you have to have a batter batting, right? Got 14 though. That does. And it's he is on it. It was a strike, and what a great game, but terrible at the same time. Good job, Colt. That's what you want in top 2 teams. Baseball Jesuses. All right, go back to the drawing board. All right, so that was pretty epic last game there. Top 2 teams going at it. Again, for you guys that are rookies, the server is right here for the Discord. Get in there. I'll post it in the description, of course. And again, for those that are watching, you skipped around, missed the beginning. Prize pool coming up big time here. Check out the standings, week 2 standings. You saw all the results. Colt's going to be leading the top there. Ejun, you should be at 2-1. We'll see the standings once Violet kind of comes through. They're not updated yet. Missing one player. B4 is 0-3. I think Charlie is 1-2. M Twins 1-2. I'm 1-2. So top heavy, everybody, top heavy. 3-0, 2-1, 2-1. All right. So once again, those are the games for the Scarlet. Hopefully, we can get a Violet matchup here. But guys, it's been fun. It's been real. But we'll see you guys next time on a Lefties 2 broadcast.